Hi everyone, thanks for stopping in today. Thank you very much for your patience over the weekend. I'm just simply exhausted. Like I had zero motivation or energy to do anything but just lay around and relax. So figured I did a community post letting everyone know that I'll be back today, which is Monday. I have my Ipsy bags. I have both of them here. I'm just opening them up so we can get started on Ipsy versus Ipsy. I do this every month and just compare two bags, similar profiles, not the same ones, younger ones, older, but like for complexion products, I want to be able to use them in both bags if I get them, so I kind of, say they're both the same. So the first one I open, we'll just start. Oh, cute bag. Oh, there's lots of stuff outside of the bag on this one. So let's get a sneak peek at the bag. I did see a little sneak peek of it. So it's orange and there's little embroidered flowers. Probably like a daisy shape. Nice cute little pole, which is a flower also. Let's see what the interior is. Like a purple interior. Cute. And the theme for God, what month are we? April is Spring into Self-Care. And you get a card with the items on it, and you choose one item. I don't remember what I picked without seeing what's in here, but first we'll start with the brush, and this is from Alamar Cosmetics, a cheek perfecting brush. It's kind of cute. I probably will share this, so I'm not going to open it. So it's an angled brush, you can see. Good for blush, bronzer. If you need to put powder on it, you could, just if you're working like in the corner, have your taller, just if you don't have that many brushes, use your brushes however you need them to work for you. You can't use a shadow brush to put on blush because it's going to take forever, but if it's a big enough brush, you could still do it, but the bigger the better on those kinds of things. So I'll probably share that just because I have so many brushes, and I still have some new ones that I have not even used yet. And that is a full size $15. It does have a wood handle. Always be careful not, when you clean your brushes, don't soak them because the water will work its way up the bristles into this metal part, which is called the ferrule, and that's glued, and the hair is glued into the metal part, and that'll break down over time and you'll destroy your brushes. Wood handles, the water will absorb and crack your brushes. So plastic handle, obviously it won't, but it's still not good for the hair or the metal parts that holds everything together. So clean them and lay them flat, hang them upside down. If you have anything that you can go this way, let all the water drain out, but laying them flat is, I think what most of us probably do. Let's see what's next. Oh, I chose this from Color Wow. I love this stuff and I'm almost out. It's Dream Coat. And it's a supernatural spray anti-frizz treatment. Oops, everything's like coming off. Cap off. I'm trying to think if I got a sample. I think I have a full-size one. I know I have a sample that I got somewhere, and I have a full-size one, so I'm getting low. I spray this every time I wash my hair before I dry it. It's just good. I mean, I love it. It helps when you're drying your hair, but it has that little bit of sheen. I mean, I don't want my hair super shiny, but you still want it to look healthy and nice. And I work hard at keeping my hair healthy, so I'm happy to have that. And that is a sample, because obviously the other one is a much bigger one. They're saying travel size. Yeah, that's probably travel size. Travel size worth $12. I'm trying to think what the big one is. $28, $30. So okay, if they're giving you half the size, that's fine. I was like, why is my bag so heavy? Now I get it, because that was in there. So let's do what's here. And this should be from What's Up Beauty, which it is. And this is Wind Dancer Press Setting Powder and Light. Let me use my scissors here to open these up. Not going to destroy my nails just yet. Trying to open these really does trash my nails. It's usually thumbs. Okay, let's open that up. No mirror. Cute little setting powder. Good to take away. And if this is all you have, fine. Use it. I don't mind. It's a nice, feels good. It's a cute little setting powder. Yeah, I mean, it just blends right in. So that is light. I think I said, yeah, that's perfect for me. I don't save these little things. I'm going to save that for last. So here we have from, who are you from before I? Beauty Creations Cosmetics Plumping Gloss Stick in Devotion, and that is full size 7. I think that says $7, right? $7. Sealed. So much stuff is sealed these days. You have to constantly have something to unseal it with. I don't know about this one. I'll give it a try. That's what it looks like. Oh, and it's a push-up. And be careful. Sometimes these don't retract back. You just push up from the bottom. I don't want to push it up too far. I guess I got to push it up enough, though. Right? Push. Really not. It's not budging. Okay, what's the deal here? Really got to push it up. Oh, there. Is it going? I don't know. Yeah, that's better. So that's not bad. Cute little gloss. Sometimes with the plump, you can smell the mint. What did I do with the cap? I see. So it's not bad. That's a nice color. Okay. At first I was like, ooh, I don't know about that color. But that looks like very purpley. It kind of looks purpley on, but more like a purple pink or purple reddish. So I'm excited for that. I love wearing that kind of product on weekends. If I'm just staying in and I want something on my lips or, you know, things like that. And then the last thing is here is in this. And this is from, who's this from? I can't even, just have to cut into everything. So this is from Just Ximena, Ximena, I don't know. I never heard of it. JX. Oh, from Miami. You and Me in Miami eyeshadow palette. Full size, $20. I didn't remember seeing that. But I also didn't look after I picked my product, because it usually takes like a little bit. I picked my product and got out, so I didn't pay attention to what they chose, but that's not bad. Let's open her up. Okay, let's see. No mirror. Well, that's kind of cute. Pretty much neutral, except for like the greens, like maybe down this aisle, but cute little purple aisle row. Not a bad little palette. Good little travel palette. You have some neutrals, some base, if you want to do a little purple, a little green look, a little bit of gold. Okay, I'm not unhappy with that. That's not a bad one. Oh, I don't want that all over my sweater. Not a bad box at all. Let me see if I can wipe that lip off. I'm going to want it getting everywhere. Okay. It's just trash. So it's not bad. The product. So once again, the cute little bag. Happy with that. Let's go to the next one. I have products out of this one too. Just gonna put the trash inside one. Okay, it looks like on this one I have a duplicate brush. So from Alamar. So I will be sharing that. Let me get the card. Obviously the same, you know, same theme. Different products, but not a ton. In this one, I also have the palette. So I will share one, keep one and share one. So that's not bad. So that's, and I'll share both brushes. I know I chose this in both of mine from Wow, Color Wow, just because I love this. If you can choose this or get this in the store, I would recommend it. I think it's great for everyone's hair. Anti-frizz. Let me just, it's so, the print is so small. Shampoo, condition, tail dry your hair, divide into sections. Spray each section liberally. Comb through, blow dry each section. Use intention. Dryer heat required to activate product. So I don't separate my hair. I just spray, you know, I might like lift up a section like for the back because the back is longer, is layered. But this I just spray, you know, and let it sit for a few minutes until I'm, you know, done doing what I'm doing. And then I always, you know, with one of my wet brushes or whatever, will brush my hair. If I don't feel like I got it everywhere, you know, just give it a, usually I'll spray this area again, just because this is what takes the most heat for me, these side pieces, to get them, because they'll get messed up. So I'm happy to have another one of those. And here from Glow Recipe, what do we have here? And this is Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tightening Toner. I am having such a hard time speaking today. That's good. I might have that already, but I'm not sure. And what are you? Right here, if I can turn this around. Right here. This is Pinky Bee Beauty. Had me at a primer. Ooh, is that a pink primer? I might have to open that and see. Where's the... Does it have a little pull tab? It does, but we're just going to see if we can cut that open. I want to see if it's like a pink primer, or if it's, you know, just a normal looking primer. I'm trying to get all this plastic off. Okay. I'm working on it. It's like this stuff is, you know, it's like cling wrap. It doesn't want to, right? I don't need it off everywhere, I guess, because it's just, oh, it sticks to your hands. I just want to see if it's a pink primer, a white primer. Just a, you know, a white primer. It's an illuminating primer, it says. Oh yeah, that's going to illuminate. But you know what? That's not what necessarily, I don't know if you can see the little bit of the sheen versus nothing. Like, you know what I mean? It does give a little bit of sheen. I don't mind a little bit, as long as it's not like horrendous. So that is an illuminating primer with what? Hyaluronic acid, bamboo extract, and glycerin to give your makeup a smooth and glowy base. It, and that is a sample, but that's not bad. I mean, you don't need that much primer. I mean, some people just put it in certain sections. Some people put it all over. I usually just go all over with the primer, but that little bit would have gone, you know, a long way. And it does give a little bit of sheen. I mean, you guys have to, this has it on there. You can have to see the hand. My hand is just, versus this one, which is pretty, like matte looking. And that does have a nice little sheen to it. I'm excited. I don't mind a little bit. Maybe not for every day, but, you know, if you're doing something special going out, a little bit underneath, and, you know, just, and if you're just doing like a skin tint, tinted moisturizer, any of that kind of stuff, like in the warmer months, it just gives you a little bit, you know, of a tiny little bit of glow. Anything with too much glow, and I would not be using it. But I do like that a lot, so not bad. So they're very similar bags. Primer, the toner from Glow Recipe. This obviously is my favorite because that's what I wanted. Nice little palette, which I will share from the palette and the brush from this one, because one, I don't need it. Oops. Oh, I'm not having a good time here. So that's pretty awesome for that. And then the other one is pretty, once again, pretty similar. Translucent powder, the Color Wow, the brush, the lip product, which is nice, the palette, and then that. So I think equal bags. I would not say one is better than the next whatsoever. Like I said, I think pretty equal. You know, slight differences, but pretty equal. I wanted to, you know, you can let me know if you agree, or, you know, do you like one bag versus the other. I did get products from Influencer, and I wanted to share them in this video because I want to start using them to see what I think. And these are from It Cosmetics. And I found out what the It stood for the other day. Something technology. I don't remember the exact. The I stands for something, and the T is technology, and which I never knew that it's what it stood for. And through Influencer, I got sent 2 of the It products. I have Your Skin But Better CC Plus Cream, and I think this is in, I don't know what this is in. Does it tell me anywhere? Let me open it up. Oh, it says it on the top. Oh, when they use the same lettering as the package, that makes it tough. I have Fair Beige right here, but I'm still going to open it so you guys can see it. I mean, these are not the full-size products. At least this is not. I know that. Their CC cream is much bigger. So that should be a decent match for me. Fair Beige, I think I can pull off. So I have that. I'm going to give it a try. And I do think this is new, or newer. This is Do It All Radiant Concealer. And this is like a multivitamin serum. And I'm going to, let me just cut the tape rather than try to just turn it. Let me see if this will come off. Yeah. And this, you turn the base and it comes out at, like on the little sponge. And then for concealer, you would just dab it. Like if you needed a little here, a little there. I'm excited for this because I've seen good reviews on this. And I could get both products. So I was more excited for this, but I figured, well, I'll pick that too. And that came from Influencer. You can really get some pretty cool products on there. Oh my goodness. So I want to give this a try. I don't wear a ton of concealer, but this will be good, just normal, you know, to, if you want to put a little down your nose instead of using highlighter. Sometimes I just rather use concealer to brighten it up. But I'm excited to give that a try. So, like I said, came from Influencer from It Cosmetics. And so I'll let you know maybe next week or the week after what I thought about them. And I'll, make sure I get my review done on Influencer for that. Always excited when there's makeup products, but I don't have a problem choosing non-makeup products. I get a ton of emails from them. You want to try this, you want to try that. And sometimes I opt out, I'm like, nah, like I'm not interested. Even just to, I'm not required to make a video at all. They want usually Instagram post like your opinion on Influencer, or like go to the It site and review those products on the It Cosmetics page, or like sometimes on Sephora or Ulta, things like that. And as long as I can try it and give my honest opinion, I'm good with that. I would never take a product that I could not use and cannot review just to get the product. It's, I know people do that. They just say yes to everything and they give a review. Or they really giving you an honest review? I don't know. That's on them. But if I bring something here and share it, I am going to review it. I'm going to use it and do it the way you're supposed to do it. I know I depend on those reviews when I'm looking at something, and sometimes when it says paid review or like things like this partnership, I might skip them and go to a paying, like a real customer, and I hope more people are like me than not and actually use it and try and give, I want to know, is that drying under your eyes? Does it blend well? Which I'm sure it does, because It Cosmetics is a great brand. So, if you're interested, go join Influencer. It's easy. Prior, it was more on a point system. You had to have so many points to constantly get the boxes. Now they send out emails all the time, or go into the app and, click on, and see if you have any offers. And if you do, you accept them or opt out of them. I don't really think it has too much these days to do with like a seniority basis where it was before, the higher your points and all that stuff. Like I think I'm only on level 9 or 10 in Influencer, just because I don't review a ton of products in there unless it's required for like a package like that. I used to review a lot more products, even like things I just normally bought on my own, and go, put a review in on Influencer, which is helpful, but that's time consuming. I mean, they want a lot of information. It's like, I don't have time for this. But so I'll try to remember to come back and tell you what I thought. I know the cream is fine because I've used that before, the CC cream, but the concealer, like that kind of color corrector, I'm interested in. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.